Hello and welcome to part two of Bankroll Challenge Day 1, the video series where we're documenting my bankroll increasing, hopefully, from $1,200 to $12,000 on the Chico network, a US facing network. If you haven't checked out part one of this video, I recommend that you do. And I'll link to it in the comments. So I just wanted to talk about what we've got in store. Of course, first of all, there's going to be the footage, me playing the hands. We're going to try to get almost everything on screen for you, document the entire rise. There were a few hands I played, just waiting for my blind. And probably actually next time I will leave as many of those in as possible. Table 1, flopping the nuts. Go ahead and put in a raise. Table 4, I think we could bet, but very dynamic board, so I'll have to check back. And table 1, I think I can value bet the river against a very loose player. It's tough to see what he could call with, but I guess that's his problem, not mine. No, it's both of our problems. He did probably a trips, maybe his overpair, yeah. But yeah, we're gonna try to capture almost the entirety of the challenge on film. There's a few hands when I'm just getting started. There's only like 1 or 2 tables, and I'm mostly on waiting list, so I skip that just so that it's a little boring, right? And then a few as I was winding down, waiting for my break, because I like to leave right for the big blind, right? Because you pay for those hands anyway. Unless you're on tilt, in which case just get off the table right away. So missed a few hands, but other than that, so that's the first thing is just these live play sessions, basically showing all the decisions I make on the table and even in the lobby. And then so part 2 is going to be, or the second thing is going to be session review videos, hand review videos, where I go over some of the biggest hands I played, demonstrating how to do off-the-table analysis using simulators. Because that's a very important part. I think, being a good poker player is a goal that a lot of people have. So how do you achieve that goal? Well, I think that a 2-part plan of A, putting in a lot of hours on the tables, even if it's at low limits, right? Playing, getting that volume in, right? So you face the decisions, you make the decisions. And then 2 is analysis, review, going over hands and sessions that you played, thinking about a hand. Could I have played this any differently, any better? Was there a flaw in my thought process? What was my thought process? Did I have a thought process? Right. So, so that's the second part. We're going to do review videos for each day of the challenge. So definitely check out that content as well. There's a good chance it's already up, depending on when you're viewing this video. Table 2 could definitely 3-bet fold here, but I'm going to try to bring in this player. I think I can start with a lead with my top pair, top kicker, second up flush draw, and king blockers. through the straight. So you just check fold that turn. Now that the full house is there, especially when the passive player pots it, you got to give a lot of respect to that. Expect to see Jack 10 almost always. I think it's the call, so maybe aces or ace 10 from Ivan Guy. Oh, maybe Captain Darby was bluffing. We expect Ivan Guy to have a hand that can put it in here. Yeah, so Jack 10, aces full. And he had King Queen also. Sick hand. So table 3, flopping top set here. And flopping top set on table 2 as well. Go let it go if this 25 cents, I can probably pay that off. So I get check raised by Ivan Guy. And I'm going to continue with a call, which isn't a approach I would take against most players. It is what I'm going to take against him. Sadly, don't get the full stack, but always nice to win a hand against a tough opponent. Table 3 now, top right, flopping bottom pair, nut flush draw. No, middle pair, sorry, nut flush draw and a gut shot. Appeal. Look at this guy be potting it with table. Ooh, that's a nice turn card. Table 7, I 3-bet. You guys got certain nitty stats. I may check fold the river. We can't find another table. Oh, it's hello. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, the game we left. Maybe they came back. Just in case you're wondering which table I'm referring to when I say a number, it goes from top left 1, 2, 3, then bottom left 4, 5, 6, 7. So sequentially, like you're reading a book, left to right. Starting at 1, going up to however many tables I have. Top left is 1, bottom right is 7. And folding. At the break, we were down about $10 so far on the challenge. You actually might have reversed that a bit, and a lot of red numbers here. These recent sessions, small though. Yeah, so we're down $5 so far. Unfortunately, not really much rake back. We get some player points. That's it. So that's too bad, but I'm pretty confident in being able to put up some decent numbers after the rake anyway. Look at my stats by stakes. Look at my stats by stakes. See, I'm doing very well over a pretty modest sample. Unfortunately, getting crushed so far at PLO 50. So it is what it is. Uh, no, not even not even down very much. EV adjusted, or not even running that bad. Just getting crushed, I guess. Yeah, this table's a no. Well, it's all right if we 7 table it for a bit. I think I'm gonna aim for 2,000 hands today, which is probably about 5 hours of play and footage. So this series should go on for quite some time today. Rainbow Kings on table 5 here. I'm just going to pass, not closing the action. And this player's very keen on picking up pots. Tough to play against out of position. Tough to play against when you're in position. I suspect he's a GTO bot. Oh, but that could be sour grape stocking. So table 3. This will defend. It's practically a min raise. 2 loose callers. The hand's not very good, but I think it's fine to call for 32 cents. As for my color coding, which is good if you want to table select quickly, I use yellow for fish. So a fish is a losing player, plays a little too loose. And then green is whale, so losing player who plays way too loose. Table 2, definitely, I guess I'll take 2 to the face here. Don't try this one at home, kids. So, I don't know. I think folding seems reasonable. You don't really want to be calling very often when it goes to raise, re-raise. This guy could 4-bet, which would be kind of unfortunate. If it goes 4-bet, 5-bet, I'd put them both on aces probably. Stack off. Calls and flop the nuts. Pretty likely one or both of them has a set, given that they're infrequent pre-flop raisers. And the question is, if he bets, do I flat call, put the money in on the turn when the board doesn't pair, if the board doesn't pair? Yeah, which I think I'll do, and fold if the board does pair. I mean, it's going to be tough for him to just check a set here. If he does. All right, all in. He makes the nut flush, side to the side. Table 3, flopping the nuts. I'm definitely going to bet it. And I get raised. So I'm actually just going to call. And then if the board pairs, I'm going to bet. I figure this guy, you see his stats, he's just very loose passive. Potentially I could fold if somebody else raised, but I'm gonna basically pretend I have top set here. Weirdly, he's not auto betting this river. Well, hopefully he's got Jack 7. Jack, yeah. Just fold. Play tight. Play disciplined. Table 1 now. Gonna have to leave. Already on this list. Not worth. All right, get back on. Table 7. We're gonna open this hand to the cutoff. It's a little disconnected, but I have 2 suits and a nut suit. We've got a nit on the button. It's always nice. Table 4, gonna over limp. I have the button. An okay hand. This guy's likely not with the strongest of hands. And table 7, pretty clear spot to check back my open ender. Turning the nuts. We'll pots and we'll repot. And I take it down. Don't see too much need to slow play there. These types of very loose opponents can sort of snap call big raises without really thinking about it, um, even with weak hands. Three-way, I think I can bet bottom 2. Not a great situation by any means. And table 5. Finally, the double suited aces I've been waiting for. You can see my stats on this table, 8-6. This guy over here has been going crazy. And just puts me all in, which is delicious. Check to mean 4. Oh, but he gets there, 2 pair. Nice hand, buddy. One of the reasons why I'm an advocate of very conservative bankroll management when you're playing pot limit Omaha is it is a high variance game. You know, they got that in there. And multi-way, I'm probably not that much of a favorite even with my aces. Well, those premium aces are usually a bit stronger, but those are short cards. Table 3. Okay. Well, good spot to cold 4 bet. Might have just called the original raise. I can only get a small amount of my stack in. He's all in. Also with 7s. And we do win. Nice, decent sized pot there. One for the good guys. Check out the lobby. All right. Table 3, you got a loose passive guy leading out like that. Spells trouble for top pair. See where we are. Video. All right, I'm going to take a brief break, um, just to stretch a little. I think it's very healthy, very productive. If you're grinding long hours, just to take, you don't have to take too long. 5-10 minutes here or there. Move around a bit, stretch your legs. So I'm going to show most of the wind down footage until there's just a couple tables left. So try to capture as much as this bankroll challenge on film as possible. Also, hopefully have a couple more tables for you guys when we get back, so that there's less of a lull in between hands. So thanks for tuning in. This has been part 2 of the $10,000 bankroll challenge, day 1. So thanks for tuning in, and make sure to check out parts 1, parts 3, and in fact the entirety of the whole bankroll challenge, which you can find on my YouTube channel here, which you should subscribe to. It's free to do. And please do feel free to post this video and other videos of mine on social media, Reddit, Facebook, Twitter, G+, MySpace. Is MySpace still a thing? Instagram, I don't know what else you kids are using these days, Snapchat, but get it out there. More people need to watch my bankroll challenge videos, and I need you to share the good word. Table 4, picking up aces. Hopefully this maniac with $120 stack 3 bets. That would be great. This table's a no, by the way, all regs. Probably bet fold. Well, versus C bet, call. Always calls. All right, yeah, that's just a couple hands left. So I'm gonna take a break, just stretch a bit. Just something that I strongly recommend for you if you're playing long sessions, long hours. Even if you're at the casino, get up, move around a bit. So yeah, but do come back for part 3, part 4, whatever.